All right, so it looks like we got ourselves a little bit of controversy. This one right here involves the GOAT app as well as Travis Scott, which I did see some people raising some awareness about this subject over on Twitter, which currently the GOAT app, they are running their Black Friday promotion, which they've been running for a few years now. Honestly, I've never actually participated in this, but essentially what you have is the GOAT app. What they do is they provide these tickets, which you can earn from doing like trivia, various different activities, or some people even just qualify for tickets. Now, what you exchange these tickets for are actually these Black Friday releases in which you're able to grab sneakers which are going to be well below the suggested market value currently. Now, as far as where the controversy comes into play, it feels like as far as these GOAT drops or these Black Friday releases, they're absolutely flooded with Travis Scott sneaker releases, which if you guys follow anything here in the sneaker world, you would already know that when it comes to Travis Scott sneaker releases, these are some of the most coveted, highly in-demand sneaker releases, which feel extremely limited. So how does the GOAT app have all of these pairs DS dead stock when it seems like all of these Travis Scott releases always instantly sell out? So what's going on, everybody? Is JA. Salute to you for tuning in. If you enjoy the videos, make sure you smash the like button. Plus, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. So we're going to try to get down to the bottom of all of this GOAT Black Friday controversy. But first, we got to see what this whole GOAT Black Friday stuff is about. So it says GOAT Black Friday is an annual event that brings our global community together for 8 days of promotions, daily drops, auctions, trivia, and memory games where you can win prizes as well as receive tickets that unlock exclusive activities. So as far as the GOAT Black Friday event, it is actually over with now, but we're kind of going to recap what happened and figure out how they have so much Travis Scott releases and just kind of figure out what it's all about. So it says, as far as the Black Friday drops, they are flash sales that allow Black Friday participants the opportunity to purchase items at a special price for a limited time while supplies last. Drops will occur multiple times a day throughout the entirety of the Black Friday event. Drop items may include, but are not limited to sneakers, apparel, and accessories. So interesting, right? So I feel like this is something cool. Everybody would want to kind of jump on this. Now, I actually did try to enter the drop because I got some type of notification and I was eligible for a whole bunch of tickets, which I actually never used because I really didn't have any time to be glued to my phone trying to win these drops. But it says to obtain tickets, all eligible participants who enter the Black Friday event will receive a set number of tickets upon entering the Black Friday event in the GOAT app. So I guess that's what happened to me. Additional tickets can be obtained by engaging with the GOAT app and actively participating in the Black Friday event. All right, so as far as the stuff that they had, a lot of heat available for this GOAT Black Friday drop. And as far as entering the drops, as I mentioned, it's not going to be the exact retail price, but you're actually going to be able to obtain a lot of this stuff at under market value. Now, I did see this dude. He actually gave us a little glimpse at what one of these GOAT drops would look like. So they had the Travis Scott Jordan 1 low, medium olive at $200, which is well below the suggested market value, but of course above the retail price. So I guess he's showing anytime you enter into one of these drops, they're pretty much instantly sold out, which seemed to be one of the big complaints from everybody. But at the end of the day, think about it. You probably got like hundreds of thousands of people trying to enter into these drops. So I don't know. Do y'all feel like it was a waste of time? I don't know if anybody had success on that joint or not. Now, interesting to note that according to this Twitter profile right here, they saying that the GOAT app actually had a full size run of these joints right here, which were extremely coveted, super difficult to cop, and pretty much sold out everywhere. So how can the GOAT app have a full size run of these right here? And on top of that, not only these Travis Scott Jordan 1 low medium olives, but we also had the Jumpman Jack, and not just any pair. We had the University Red, which to my knowledge is the most exclusive colorway out of the Jumpman Jacks, which has dropped so far. And once again, as you know it, the GOAT app has a full size run, sizes 3.5 all the way up to size 15, which is absolutely mind blowing. Now, I also saw this pop up on my timeline, which reads, is it time we discuss a certain resale site's relationship with Travis Scott? Obviously referring to the GOAT app, in which somebody replied, if Nike don't care, why should we? Which is a very interesting take, because you would think Nike, a mega Fortune 500 company, would never want to partake in any type of shenanigans like this, which would give them a bad look as far as in their customer consumer's eyes. But at the end of the day, you know, these Travis Scott backdooring allegations have been going on for years now. If you kind of look at it from Nike's point of view, you know, it only just creates the illusion that these sneakers are much more limited than they are, which as far as Nike, you know, Travis Scott, he's their cash cow in the hype world. So what they want anytime a release has Travis Scott's name attached to it, you guys already know they want it to be an instant sellout. They want people to be fiending, no pun intended, for these releases, which only just creates the hype and illusion, which then trickles down to the rest of Nike's brand. So as far as Nike turning a blind eye to all of this backdoor activity going on, I could definitely see something like that happening. Now, we also have to discuss GOAT's relationship with Nike as well, because remember, Nike, they're currently in court suing StockX, but for some reason it's interesting because they actually have a great relationship with GOAT, who happens to be one of StockX's biggest competitors, which from me, when I'm looking at it, Nike, you know, they know there's millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars, you know, here in the resale business, and they're not going to let all that money go to waste, which is why I feel like, you know, they definitely have been partnering up with GOAT, which we did see them drop those Oregon What the Dunks exclusively through the GOAT app. They also just dropped the follow-up black pair as well. So it seems like Nike has a great relationship with GOAT, and the way I'm looking at things, you know, from a more realistic point of view, I feel like Nike, they probably, anytime they have a hype sneaker or just general releases all together, they probably allocate a certain amount of stock and provide it directly to the GOAT app, in which GOAT is able to use for promotions, these Black Friday events, or even just to sell directly through the app. So rather than accusing Travis's team of this shady business going on, of course, we do know of all of the backdoor allegations, but if you look at it from the realistic point of view, I'm feeling like Nike is the one that's directly supplying these pairs to the GOAT app and not Travis Scott. So take that for thought. Now, as far as the whole GOAT app Black Friday event and everything like that, we know it was super difficult to cop a lot of these pairs. It was crazy because they had full-size runs of these Travis Scott releases. Of course, a lot of people complained about the app being glitchy and everything like that. You also have to take into account all of the botters, because resellers were going crazy trying to grab these pairs, because under market value, it was just a field day for resellers to be able to eat on these, especially for botters. So you have botters, resellers, everybody messing up the app, making it hard for everybody. But at the end of the day, you know, if you were persistent and wasted your entire weekend and ignored all your family and everything for the holidays at Thanksgiving and everything like that, you probably were able to successfully grab maybe a pair or two or something like that. So as far as these GOAT Black Friday releases, I feel like at the end of the day, it's really just a waste of time. I mean, unless you got like days or weeks to just waste. But for me, I pretty much sit these ones out. But as far as Nike and their relationship with GOAT, I feel like it's very interesting, but not too far-fetched if you think about it from the business side of things. Of course, Nike, they want to get into the whole resale business. Why not, you know, jump on some of them dollars that they could be flipping right there? So Nike and GOAT, they hate StockX, but they're rocking with GOAT. It's interesting. And we also see a lot of other brands work directly with GOAT, selling their pairs directly through the app as well. So let me know what you guys think about this. Just wanted to check in with y'all here on this little Saturday, because I thought this was an interesting topic of conversation. So drop your feedback down below if you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button. I'm J.A. I'm out. Love.